J-T-A-L while I'm sitting here.
So they said I was lying about the Hughes brothers and Tupac's situation, about him getting fired from the movie and how he helped them. Now, I may have not spoke about everything, but in a short, which is 60 seconds at the longest, you can't put everything in there, but let me do a part 2, like I said I would go ahead and do. This your boy JTL, opposite from the norm. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit that notification bell. So let's hear Allen Hughes and what he got to say and what some other people got to say in response.
Movie, man. Allen Hughes is here telling us some great stories and about back in the day. When you were talking about your relationship with Tupac and how it started with Digital Underground, shooting videos of Raw Fusion.
Okay, so where I did make a mistake at, their first videos wasn't Tupac's videos, the 3 videos, but it was pretty much the most. They started with Raw Fusion, which was a group from Digital Underground. They came up under the Tree branch, just like Pac did. So that was my mistake on that part. So I apologize on that, but let's keep going further.
Then there was the big controversy when, what happened with your relationship with Tupac? What went down?
Well, David Geffen has famously said, do you want to hear the whole story or you want to hear the story?
I want to hear the whole.
Now, how you gonna hear the whole story from one person's point of view? But let's see what Sway got to say.
Whole truth.
Oh, that's another.
Sway say he want to hear the whole truth. You can't hear the whole truth because Pac Garrisol is not there to tell his side of the story. So it's kind of hard to hear the whole truth. But if y'all want to just go off his side, that's fine. But I got other people that's gonna tell their side of the story.
Yeah, you whole truth.
Well, let's take it back to when we were doing music videos with him. The first one was his first single called Trap. The second one was Brenda's Got a Baby. During Brenda's Got a Baby period, now every time he come to LA, I pick him up from Burbank Airport.
Now mind you, I did say they did his first videos, right? I said that on the short. He's saying it now. Now, let's get to the part where he's gonna talk about the last video and also the movie that they wanted to do and how they went about getting financing for the movie.
And we were really close friends, you know, at that point, based off that first story I told you. So I picked him up one day. I think it was when we were getting ready. No, it was for the third video. By that time, we were having some difficulties in the relationship because he was becoming more erratic for some reason. I couldn't figure it out. And so I picked him up at the airport. His brother was with him. My brother was with me.
Now he said erratic. And like I said on the last video I did, you gotta be careful about movie entertainment people saying erratic or difficult to work with because now they're spreading a bad word.
And we had to go to Paramount to screen some movie he was in. I didn't know Tupac did a movie. It hadn't been out. No one knew about it. And at the time, he had this one tattoo of the Pharaoh on his chest. That's the only tattoo he had on his body. So we pulled up to the Paramount lot.
Actually, Allen is wrong. He had 2 on there. He had the tattoo of the Pharaoh. Actually, it's not the Pharaoh. It's I forget. I think it's deity or whatever. I forget the Pharaoh's wife, and then he had his name on his chest. So it wasn't just one.
Lot. We went into the screening room, and it was just us 4, I believe, and Tupac and I and my brother, his brother. We saw Juice for the very first time.
Oh wow!
Together.
What year was that?
Juice came out in 92. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right before Menace, because we were doing music videos. You know what? I may be wrong. It might be 91.
Okay.
It might be 91 because we made Menace in 92. So we sat there, and I always tell people there's something about the silver screen, unlike records or unlike TV. There's something about that big silver screen. I watched Tupac look at this thing, and one, he was never the same after he walked out of that theater. 1. 2, when I was in the theater, I literally watched the way he was looking at the screen, and I didn't know it then, but he saw his future. He saw what he was going to embody at that point. Yeah. He found his...
Okay, so now he's saying that like other people that didn't really know Tupac, he said they was friends. They was not friends. They was good associates, but they was not friends because everybody who says Tupac became Bishop didn't really know him. Other people that knew him way before that, I already knew the struggles he went through with his mom's got arrested, so being on drugs, them being homeless, them finding a place to stay, then him winding up in the streets once they moved to Marin City. Seeing Pop become that, you know, kind of street dude when he was like 16, 17. This is before Juice. So people who don't really know him, like Marlon Wayans, no offense, didn't know him like that because that was when they was filming Juice when he first met. So people that say that were not really friends.
His identity. And from the moment he walked out of that screening room, that's when the tats, everything, all the erratic behavior started. And what happened was New Line Cinema, who was financing Menace, said, we'll make this script, but you have to get a platinum recording artist in order for us to green light it. We said, oh, we'll get our man Tupac to do it.
All right, you just heard that, right? The movie company wanted them to have a platinum artist. Now, this is the funny thing. At this time, Pop was not platinum. Pop wasn't even gold. He just had Juice under his belt because they said 92 when they had started filming Menace, right? Juice came out in 91. So this was in 92. Pop was not platinum. I don't think he was even gold at the time. But he was known for Juice and Brenda's Got a Baby. Trap is a great song. Go check it out if y'all ain't heard it. As well as If My Homies Call is a great song. But if you're not a real Pop fan to understand who he was and all of his dynamics, then maybe you won't like them songs. But I did. I like Pop since Digital Underground, same song. Alright? But like I just said, he got money because of Pop.
Is this story too long? Because I want to take it way back.
No. We all caught up in the story. What are you talking about? We all caught up in the story. What are you talking about too long? Don't do that to us, Alan.
Commercial break.
No commercials here, man.
So, where was I? So, yeah, they wanted us to get a platinum artist. So, I went and met Tupac down at a hotel in Santa Monica. He was prepping for Poetic Justice. And he was hilarious because we were getting ready to shoot another music video for him. And I didn't like the track. And we didn't really want to shoot the video, but I'm there to get him in my movie, to commit to my movie. First.
So, you just heard that? They didn't even want to do the video. They didn't even like the song, so they didn't really want to do the video, but they flew down there because they really wanted Pac. They really needed Pac to play in that movie.
Thing he says to me, in this next music video we do, I want you guys to make me into a white man. I said, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So you gotta clown around, be a white man, and then we gotta make the music. He's like, no, I want you to go get a whole suit and a wig. I want to put makeup on. I want to be a white man in the video. I said, but it's called When My Homies Call. Where's the white man? I just don't get it, Tupac. And he was just smoking weed, and I go, okay, let me just get past that. We'll just shoot the video, see what happens, right? And I said, well, will you do Menace? He read the script. He's like, yeah, check this out. I'll do Menace, but me and John Singleton, we're like De Niro and Scorsese. I'm only fucking with him from now on as far as my leading roles. So I'll do a ancillary role. You know, I'll do a side role for you guys. But, you know, my man John Singleton and me, you know. I said, cool, that's all we needed. And, you know, it was better because he was going to play Sharif, the Muslim character.
Oh, okay.
And he had already played Bishop, so why, you know, everyone thought he was going to play O-Dog.
Right.
Cut to...
Now, y'all just heard that. Pop did him a favor. He was just supposed to try to work with John Singleton, got arrested, so he did the Hughes brothers a favor. So for the people saying I'm lying, not telling the whole story, I broke it down in 1 minute. All right? Up to the part when they was about to get to the fight or whatever, because what I was saying didn't have to do with the fight. Have a Pac act afterwards, how he felt disrespected, that's on him. But at the same time, I was just breaking down that part. Pac did all these favors to him and his brother didn't get him started or further them along, and they do this flaw-ish. Let's go to that part.
We're rehearsing the first day with everyone. I mean, when he came in the first day, he literally ran over to Jada. I didn't know they had any kind of relation. Jada Pinkett Smith. Yeah. He literally took her and threw her in the air and caught her on the other side of the room. Like, I mean, and then hugged, and they damn near were tongue kissing, but not. They were like brother and sister. Yeah. And I was like, okay, thank God, because he was getting so erratic. Thank God he's found someone that might smooth him out. And we would try to rehearse.
See, there go that word again, erratic. I ain't saying there's no truth in none of what he said, because many other people that still love Pac still was like, you know, he had a little change in his personality. So I'm not taking that away. He was wrong on that. in my opinion, if you gon', you know what I'm saying, like, try your best to be balanced. You know what I'm saying? Some people didn't understand it, but I think that's because they didn't know who he really was. Because you look at certain cats that really knew Pop, they knew, like, all right, when this situation happened, he's ready for that. This situation happened, he's ready for that. This situation happened, I may not understand, but if I've been around him long enough and truly a friend, I understand it. We all know we got friends and family members that act certain way, but you kind of understand them. You know how to deal with them, just like you would want somebody to know how to deal with you. So I ain't saying it's right, but people who really knew Pop didn't say the same thing like that, as majority as people who didn't really know him.
And he would just say shit and do shit, get up, and he was just erratic, and I just didn't understand what was going on. So, and everyone was laughing because he was funny. And the makeup woman came in and says, "I'm gonna put makeup. Who needs it?" He goes, "I don't wear no motherfucking makeup. I'm not doing." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Okay." Second day before he came in, I said to the cast, I said to Lorenz, Jada, I said, "Don't laugh when he does this because, we're just encouraging bad behavior here. We got to get to work." Second day he came in, he noticed it too because he is funny. Yeah. No one was laughing. Mm-hmm.
So I changed my mind. I'm gonna make a part 3. This is leading up to the fight. Part 2 leading up to the fight. Then I'm gonna put part 3 out where everybody's telling this side of the story that was there. The situation right before the fight, during the fight, and after the fight. It's gonna be something. Believe that, y'all. Don't get mad at me. Just be patient. This your boy JTL, aka Opset from the norm 18, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you call it right. And also make sure y'all subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm gonna be back ASAP. Believe that. Chill.